Well, then I had Akon here recently.
Oh.
Did you hear his whole story about what happened?
Yeah.
You watched it?
Yeah.
The whole thing?
I had to.
You had to.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a story.
And it's crazy because Suge, he didn't see this type of shit. He thought everybody was going to be afraid of him. And people at this point is tired of you. But once again, you don't have those guys. And I used to just sit back. When I listened to Luke.
Okay, Luke.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. No, I've interviewed Luke about the situation.
Exactly.
Yes.
I had to inquire. So I'm asking, and y'all was out there with Luke and had to fight with everybody say no, they weren't there. So what entourage did Suge have with him there? And any man is touchable. Any man is touchable.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
John F. Kennedy got killed.
Exactly.
The president of the United States.
But everybody is like, oh, I don't remember that. I asked Reggie, I don't remember that. How you not remember getting your ass whooped? For number one, you got to be ready to accept the ass whoop. It happened, it happened. You know, you on their turf.
Right. From what I understand, Luke got a bunch of dudes with knives and started stabbing people up.
Oh, so
that's the story I heard.
I know none of them ever came back cut up or nothing. So I don't know who Suge had with him.
I don't know. Like I said, I've interviewed Luke about the situation.
Right.
We'll play a clip from that. You know, they dropped Dre Day. You dropped your diss record, and then y'all ran into each other. And I remember you had said in a previous interview that there were a lot of knives and blood involved.
A lot of knives and blood involved. You got to read the book. Bad guy from Miami.
Why knives, though? I've always wondered, why knives?
Hey, you can't tell everything.
The Akon story I'd already heard.
Oh,
so if you saw the way I was breaking down that story,
Right.
I had already knew from beginning to end, and Akon pretty much filled in the blanks and agreed with me pretty much through the whole thing.
The only part I didn't understand is, you said Suge sued him. What?
Suge didn't sue him. He pressed charges against Ja, who knocked him out.
But he just wanted the money. That was a tactic.
And at the point that Akon paid Suge the money, that's when Suge dropped the charges. So he didn't technically sue him, but he got the money that he wanted.
If I don't get the money, he gonna go to jail.
He gonna go to jail. Akon actually compared Suge to Tekashi.
Bullshit.
He's like, everyone's getting mad at the shit.
Bullshit.
What Tekashi's doing, he said Suge pressed charges as well.
And at that moment, that's when Ja hooked off on Suge.
And knocked him out.
And Suge fell down in slow motion.
Yeah.
And that's when Big D grabbed me and the gun that was on the floor and took me to my room.
Right. And then according to Ja, security ran in and started tasing him.
And then this club security, when they came, I was already out the back door.
Right. And then from what I heard was that Suge actually pressed charges against Ja.
No. Suge did more than press charges.
He sued.
He did more than sue.
What did he do?
He did what everybody mad at 6ix9ine about.
He told.
I'm just saying. He did what everybody mad at 6ix9ine about.
Brother, I could be mad at Suge for everything on this planet, but he is nothing like that.
I'm not saying that, but he did press charges.
I can understand
against
that.
someone who assaulted him.
But see,
even though he started that whole altercation.
Exactly.
Let's just be very clear about this.
Let me tell you something, Black. I done watched Suge get at motherfuckers and had nothing to do with the business or nothing and get a check or get cash. He thought he can bluff and bully the best of them. That incident backfired on his ass. Mm-hmm. And he had to take it to that next level to make sure he got some money. And the cool thing about it is, I don't want to say his name, but he was telling me that Suge didn't have the money like he had, and he was getting money and borrowing money from people. How the fuck is Suge borrowing money from people? I didn't understand that.
He was pressing Akon over a producer that I guess him and Ray J had signed, Detail, over $25,000. So Suge's cut what is 12.5, but then you got to pay the. I mean, what?
It ain't worth it.
I mean, like
It
$10,000. How far is that going to go in Suge's life? 10,000. Someone who rides around in
That's
nice
30
cars.
minutes. That's 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 fucking minutes.
But yeah, I mean, Suge pressed up on Akon and his crew, and Akon keeps some thorough guys around him, as he should.
Pressure busts a pipe.
And they were not having it that night. And Akon was even planning on paying him back. He's like, look, okay, fine. When I get back to LA, send me an invoice. I'll pay you this damn 25. I'm tired of hearing about this 25,000.
And he the same goddamn way.
Yeah.
You'll be waiting 6 months for get a goddamn check out.
Right. And Suge was like, oh, we don't wait for no damn invoice. You know, this is LA. I'll have your mother killed. I'll have your kid, you know. That was the end of that. Yeah, it was a crazy ass situation that Akon broke down. Like I said, I heard the story already from the guy who knocked.
I listened to
Suge
it
out.
twice. And
let me tell you, if there was a problem with that story, Akon would have corrected me.
Right.
And there was not. I knew that story inside and out.
Right.